Okay, video is called, again, we're working our way through the book. It's called Formatting Strings, page 59-60. So there's no buttons, there's no text box, there's nothing this time. I didn't name the form, that's the default name. I didn't do anything. All I added was code. And the reason I'm telling you that is the book says go back and use another program and a previous program we wrote. And I guess that's what we're doing. We're writing these little programs. So again, when you load the form, I assume everybody knows this, but when you load the form, everything from here to here is not there. This is all out of the book, from here to here. So, and I just want to point out some things that, again, we're working through this. We're trying to learn and trying to share what I know. So, we're declaring a variable called double number. Double number equals 12. Double number divided by equals 7. That is just kind of confuses the heck out of me. But we know what it's saying. It's saying 12 divided by 7. Why can't we just write it like this? That makes a lot more sense to me. I'll comment this out. And that works fine. So let's go down to the next thing. To display the results without formatting. Remember, this is formatting strings. So this is saying this is without formatting it. So let me just move this over. So we're taking 12 divided by 7. That's what's inside here. And remember, this usually means this dot means a method. So we're taking this 12 divided by 7 to a string. I don't think I've adequately explained what a string is yet. And I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to complete it because I don't know that I totally understand it, except that it's helping the computer do things faster or slower when you call out certain things like in integer or double but toString, when we play it, when we run the program, you'll see that it's going to have a certain amount of decimals. But down here, and we went over this before. So the difference between here and here is they're kind of right. Again, if you read it backwards, sometimes it's easy to understand, but we're taking the string and we're formatting it. So in other words, however many amount of decimals would show up normally in a string, we're formatting the string, and we're putting this, again, I call anything like this an equation, but it's in these curly brackets and the double number. Now here's an instance where we have a comma, this is the first time that I've run across in this book, this is the first time I ran across a comma in the middle of parentheses that isn't like this comma puts these words up into the top of the message box. So anyway, let's just run it and see what happens. And I just want to show you that there's only all there is a form, and this is a load event. There it is. So let's just start play it. By the way, if I divide, I got to I opened up a calculator, divided 12 by 7. Again, the calculator is formatted in a certain way, which is kind of what we're learning, is this calculator is formatted to show, I don't know what that is, about 15 decimal spots. And notice the last one is 4, 714. So when we run this, remember the calculator, I'll just bring it back over here. 714, this is 71. So this calculator is a different formatting than toString. So now we'll click OK. So because we formatted the string from 0, 0 being the dot, we have 5 decimal points. And the comma here, it's not showing double number, it's just doing double number. So it's written backwards. Take the variable, show 5 decimal points, formatted that way. Again, that's how I read it. Again, the people that wrote this, and then I put in close, which is not in the book. So again, you could read the book. I showed it last time, but I think I explained that pretty thoroughly, except there is some differences. Like I did this, and the book shows some of the differences between the old 208. It shows a underscore. But if you put the underscore, it's causing a error. So this used to be way back when that if you wanted to go to a new line, you had to use a underscore, which means you're going to a new line. But it's interesting that let's see if it shows. Let's see if it does that anywhere else. Yeah, we got a error there. And the line can. So they call them the line continuation character underscore must be preceded by at least one white space. Let's try that. But in fact, it just disappeared. In fact, we know. Let's do it one more time. It's cleaning it up. We don't need it anymore. So again, this is a load event. All it's doing is loading the form, and the program we're doing is we're displaying it with a message box. So I think that covers it, except just to prove the point that this can be changed. We'll go to 1 decimal point. That's the first one. That's toString, which is about 14. That's just got 1 decimal point. So I'll just put this back to 3. So really, I did skip ahead. What we're doing is we're giving inside these brackets, we're giving a value to the format, but it doesn't explain it in the book yet. It's in the future. So as usual, I got to add my words or my stories. It's like I can't help it. Uh, I'm retired, you know. I just look for things to do. I like these problem solving things, and playing around and trying to make it work. Am I ever going to be a programmer? No, I have no interest whatsoever in being a programmer. But I do like I do like figuring out things, and uh, and that's why I'm doing it. I guess if I keep going on and on and on, I'll get to the point where I really know how to do this. But what am I ever going to do with it? Do I want to make money? I don't need to make money off this. I'm just doing this for entertainment. I mean, I could be out mowing the lawn, I could be working on the car, I could be watching TV. But this, I think, will keep my mind a little bit sharper, being I'm 65 years old.